All right, hello. So this is a new thing I'm trying. I call it walk and chat, or half a podcast, or something like that. I don't know, it might be a weekly thing I'm kind of thinking of doing in some format or the other. Basically a podcast. And this version, I'm just walking with my phone and talking. So that's why I call it walk and chat. We're just out here walking the trails, the Midwest snow. And for some reason, over there's a couch on the side of the road. So that's always a good sign. I don't know. I call it half a podcast because, normally podcasts have at least two people, whereas this works more as like a vlog, just a way to kind of get my thoughts out here. I don't know. Just kind of think publicly. Anyway, I know I haven't done much streaming or other content in the past couple months. It's been a rough time. So, for those that don't know, my dad passed away at the beginning of November after a few days after my 24-hour charity stream. And that kind of put a lot of my projects came to a dead stop after that. So, but yeah. So I don't know what I'm doing here. Just kind of walking, talking. It's in the name of the show. Walk and talk, or chatting, walk in this and that. But I don't know. So today we got the Super Bowl. I'm not a big sports person, but I'll watch it for the commercials and the general interest of it. I don't know what else I'll do. That's starting pretty soon. So once I get done with recording this, I'll go in and watch it. Oh, there was a bunny rabbit in front of me. But yeah. Whew. Walking and talking takes a lot out of me, especially in the middle of winter when there's like half a foot of snow on the ground. Hear that crunching sound? The audio quality of this is terrible. Probably. I don't know. I'm assuming. I also don't know how much space I have on my phone. There's a little bit of corn on the ground. So, yeah. I don't know, I found in some of the fields near here, found some deer tracks where the deer had dug up the corn that was in the fields. Like you could see, oh, this is a terrible idea. The walking part, not the talking part. I could do that okay. But yeah, the deer had just kind of dug into the snow in the cornfields to get to a little bit of feed corn that was still there. That was the interesting thing. Maybe I can show that sometime. Probably not. Hopefully the snow is gone soon. I like snow, but it's been here too long. It's overstayed its welcome this time. Also, my hand is cold because I'm not wearing gloves, and yeah, that was a poor idea. The only reason I'm wearing the mask right now is for warmth, because there's a car that pulled in back at the start of this trail, but otherwise, this is a pretty desolate park. Shout out to my cousin Mitchell, who actually works at these parks. Does a lot of cool work, and you should check out his page, the Dark County Parks. They got a lot of cool content on there. This is the worst podcast idea I've ever had. Walking? Who thought that was a good idea? I like to play video games. This is not a video game. This is a lot of heavy breathing. I think the person that parked, I don't think they're coming this way. I think they're just kind of sitting in their car, eating lunch or playing Pokemon Go or something like that. Happens a lot. Oh. Walking in snow. I am a genius, aren't I? A genius of bad ideas. But I'm out here. It's good for the exercise, I guess. Especially since I don't usually get any. Certainly haven't gotten any of the past couple months. Oh. Whew. So, let's talk about what I've been watching recently. WandaVision. That show is amazing. You should watch it. It's the first couple episodes, they play very well into the WTF sort of aspect of it. They build up the mystery and such. And then after the third and fourth episodes, things really kind of kick off and you start seeing more elements that you're familiar with from other Marvel properties. Okay, here's some deer tracks, it looks like. Going through the snow. But yeah, WandaVision. And the fifth episode. Yeah. The fifth episode that just came out. It completely changes the MCU. Maybe. We'll have to see in the sixth episode and 7th, 8th, and 9th. But there's a major twist in that episode that, oh, that's crazy. So if you're not watching it, you should be. Get Disney Plus. At least maybe wait. I mean, I would say wait until WandaVision comes out completely and then like use a free trial or something. But yeah, I mean, there's gonna be Disney Plus MCU shows coming out all year. So just get Disney Plus. That's pretty great. Also, the quality of WandaVision. It's fantastic. I feel like I'm overusing that word right now. But yeah, WandaVision. I'm saying WandaVision a lot too. And that's probably why it auto-completes on my phone. Yeah, the quality is, it's up there with, everything else in the MCU. Like the actual MCU things that Marvel Studios produces. Like theatrical movie quality. I mean, the other MCU TV shows that weren't made by Marvel Studios, they were your standard TV shows. They had their standard TV budgets, but for WandaVision, they gave it a full-on movie budget, I think, and the effects and all that are basically what you see in the actual MCU movies. And they went all out on the end credits too. They got a little digital sequence there that had to take a lot to process. So, granted, it gets used 9 times, I think, 5 that we know of, assuming that it doesn't change for the other half of the series. But yeah, this is a interesting idea, just walking. Man, it's only been 10 minutes. I really thought I'd filled out more content time than 10 minutes. I think this is the podcast talks about how Danny is out of shape. Severely. I might just faint in the snow. Actually, I probably would fall headfirst into the snow if it wasn't for the fact that, animals, it's not fresh snow. They definitely have been pooping and all that through here. That'd probably be a bad idea. But if I was more confident in the cleanliness of the snow, I would fall face first for the comedy bit. So, I don't know. It's an interesting thing. So, all right. So, what about gaming? What has gaming been like in the past week? I haven't really been playing anything new. I mean, new. It's new to me. But, I haven't, I think the last, new game that I was playing was Cyberpunk. And that came out back in December. So, it's just kind of random stuff. For a while there, I was playing, I think I'm on kind of a Stardew kick. But not an actual Stardew kick, like similar to Stardew kick. I was playing Graveyard Keeper for a while there, and that's an okay game. It has some issues, definitely. Just kind of pacing of that game. Like there's a really massive, skill tree with a whole lot of different skills you can choose from. But you can really complete that skill tree way too early in the game. Just unlock everything and then still have more than half the story left to complete. So yeah, there's some serious pacing issues with that game. But it was fun nonetheless. But otherwise, recently I finally started playing My Time at Portia, or Portia, however you pronounce it. It's pronounced both ways in the game. It's weird. That's a really fun game. I kind of took a break from that today because I hit a soft lock and just didn't feel like continuing after that. But otherwise, I recommend it. It's kind of like 3D Stardew. It's got some aspects of like Animal Crossing and whatnot. So, yeah, I recommend it. This is a workout. But yeah, My Time at Portia, it's fun. It's like like I said, it's like 3D Stardew. Except instead of focusing on crops, you focus on building and things like that. So it generally has all the same elements of Stardew Valley, except it's in different quantities. Like I said, you focus on building instead of farming. And it has a really expansive, like, in-game dating system or whatever. That game could really almost be a dating simulator instead of like a building sort of game. Let's listen to that quietness. The snow and everything. This is why I like snow. It makes everything peaceful, calming, quiet. Not to mention bright. It also makes things really bright. That's what snow does. It dampens sound, and it reflects the sun right back into your eyes, no matter where you're looking. So sometimes you wear sunglasses in the winter because snow is bright. It's a bright thing and cold, but also warm. That's why they make igloos out of it, because it's a good insulator. It doesn't make, the air any warmer though. In fact, it makes it colder because any heat that would be warming things up is now reflected right back out of the sun. This is fun. This is tiring. And I'll do this again. Maybe I'll try to do another walk and chat next Sunday. And maybe I'll do another half a podcast later in the week. Maybe an audio only sort of thing. One where I'm not going to sound out of breath for most of it, because I'll just be lying on the couch or something. That sounds like that could be a better idea long term. Although walking, it is good for my health, I guess. I probably should do more of that. I just don't know if I should record that. But yeah. So, yeah. Laters.